My grandmother worked for the United States Information Agency for 44 years, most of the time holding a top security clearance. And by top security clearance, I mean not a level 7. I mean a security clearance that you don't realize exists until you hold it. She was an editor, and she edited documents from Voices of America from all over the world, different countries, different political ideologies, and sometimes it was surprising what was going on all over the world. Now, when I was a little girl, I used to frequent her office. I even had like my own little cubicle set up. Now, this started back in the 80s, so they had typewriters, and then electric typewriters that were programmable, and then they had the computers, and then the new computers. So as they upgraded, we were one of the first homes to have a computer, and definitely one of the first homes to have a computer that could access the internet. I remember when all computers couldn't even access the internet before the World Wide Web was invented. But anyway, to my point, if there's one thing I learned from my exposure to things inside the government, I also lived by NASA. I don't think that's a coincidence. And I have several people within my family who have held positions that are not obvious in places that are not to be spoken about. But if there's anything that I've taught that I know, it's that the government in this world is very, very compartmentalized. Very compartmentalized. Even if you think outside of the box, you still have to think inside of the other boxes that are there. And what would be the reason for compartmentalizing something? Because when you divide and conquer, you distort knowledge. So there are people in this box that thinks things are like this, and people in this box that thinks things are like this, and people in this box that thinks things are like this, and then there is an outside guideline, and people that exist on that outside that are aware of things that people that are inside of those boxes aren't aware of. Some of you guys are going to think there's absolutely no point to what I just said, and that you wasted your time listening to me. But those who know. I love you guys.